Agreed, we have 37,000 airports at the sim. But are there really that much, or are we missing anything else? This is bush flying territory, ladies and gentlemen, a different world of its own, taking you one step closer to nature and her beauty. We welcome you to another episode of the Hangar Talk series. For the most part, we cover on what's best in the line of freeware, helping you enhance your experience in flight simming. Now, bush flying is a gratifying part of the sim. Has it been defined 100% yet? It's true we have bush trips at the sim, but can there be more fun? A good resource always comes in handy, and especially for folks like us who are keen to explore more in a beautiful sim like this. There are plenty of airports on the map, but not really all the bush strips which can be found, and this is where this resource comes in handy. From Africa to Canada to France all the way to UK, there are plenty of terrain to uncover with this source. If you like this video, hit a like, plus subscribing greatly helps us. Big thanks to Bush League legends for making this happen. A team who are keen on sharing the passion for aviation. So let's thank Jeremy, Dave, Matt and David, who've been a great part of this journey. This is the right resource to rely on, particularly for bush flying. Now, with bush flying comes different types of terrain, and the team have done a solid here, trying to address different regions of the world. From Africa to Canada, France, UK, New Zealand, Spain and the US. Let's take Canada for example here. Now, every continent is remarkable to explore. No doubt about the North American continent being another place for bush flying adventures. Looking at Canada here for example, look at the number of strips that can be found here. These are all bush strips which have been developed by the team. Now, Canada has a number of provinces, and the number of strips here can be found under respective provinces. From British Columbia to Newfoundland, Northwest Territories, Nova Scotia, going all the way to Yukon. Looking at the US the same manner, every state has its own set of beautiful strips, right away from Alaska to California, Idaho, Utah, Maine, Massachusetts and more. Looking at the overall number of strips, it appears that US and Canada has the most number. Now, this is a growing application, and hopefully we see more strips. From a scenery point of view, we saw a number of strips, and once you download each of the desired scenery, you can find them in the world map. There are many resources out there, and this is exactly what we need to further improve our experience with more and more bush flying adventures. What else can we find besides this? Liveries can be found as well and designed as per the community's request. If you're wondering if your default Savage Cup is perfect, or maybe you would need to get a Freedom Fox to up your game in these types of adventures, there's actually no need. You can still rely on your default Savage Cub. Plus, the team have their own version of a better performance X Cub mod, which can be found right here in the resource. You get to choose a mega pack as well, which has the inclusion of all variants in one easy download, which consists of the Tundra variant, Cargo and the Standard Cargo. Now, from a bush flying standpoint, this is such a useful resource. A growing application rather. There are a number of strips right under Canada, and with some limitations to other regions which include Africa, New Zealand. I don't blame them, as this is a growing platform. One of the sceneries being Hillerton Kings, in short CHL2 on the map. It consists of both paved east and west runways plus a grass runway, making it ideal to discover more of Nova Scotia. Now, Yukon is another province located right next to Alaska. A place of adventure for certain, and with its Old Crow bush strip, another spot to spend the night, get some fresh air and continue your journey on an 821 elevation landscape. Now these are all developed by the team and not default airports, so there has been a lot of work. Likewise with Silver City, a historic mining town with a small population. Moving to California comes Boneyard, or C01A in short. These are all real strips. This one's a private one in the back hills of California, Hayward to be specific. The same manner, every strip has been well developed, and if you ever like a single scenery for example here, you can download it right away. A rather simple download that comes in the form of a zip file, unzipping it and placing it in the community folder does the task of getting each of these bush strips another reason to explore more of the world. You can find the link in the description below to this platform, and big thanks again to the team of Bush League Legends. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing as we bring you the latest. Until next time, take care and happy flying folks.